Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. That last run was kind of embarrassing with Eve. So Eve and Judas both have failed me so far. Azazel, we need to beat the game again with Azazel. Let's go back to Judas. Give him another shot. Just kind of work our way through. Item room right away, that's good. And technology, so right away we have kind of a different run already. So yes, we now shoot lasers instead of tears. Suddenly a very dramatically different run. The big drawback for technology is that it doesn't knock enemies back. So there is no knockback whatsoever, and also doesn't pierce. That was terrifying. Yes, but the lack of knockback is something I need to be very aware of because it's going to cause problems with certain enemy types. Anything that likes to charge me, which I already don't like to begin with. Okie dokie, that's this room cleared. Right, so already we're off to a very interesting start here with technology. I would love to like start upgrading this, get some better tier effects and whatnot. Yeah, let's go check for the secret room. I want to check there, but those rocks are in the way. Does that mean that the secret room's not going to be there? Let's not check for the secret room. Never mind. Backtracking. Let's just fight Dingle and get out of here. I hate Dingle. Book of Belial, we will use you here. Hopefully increase our damage a little bit. 2, 3, and then you're tired for a minute. Okay, that fight went quite well. All stats up! Oh, I'm huge and, like, super angry looking thanks to the Book of Belial. And we have a second heart container, so that's awesome. Yeah, let's carry on. Go up. There's nothing there. It's the, like, sacrifice room or whatever it's called, where you can hurt yourself and maybe get an item. Generally not ever worth using, in my opinion. Tinted rock right there is worthy of using a bomb, especially since I got my bomb back. That's awesome. We've already seen this symbol. I don't remember which one it is. Is that Capricorn, maybe? I don't know. I don't know my zodiac symbols. Virgo! Refreshed and protected. Not entirely sure what that means. Love to have a key to open that. Gish, where are you going? Ow, dang it. That was really unlucky. Not really anything I could have done about that. The Gurglings. Gertie Jr. Juniors. Ah, it was my own fault. I do like the crazy long range of our laser eye. HP up. That is fantastic. Deal with the devil. That looks like poop or barf. I have no idea what that would even do. I don't even know what that is. Let's check it out. Guppy's hairball. Swing it. Oh, so that probably does damage to enemies if I swing it around. I have one bomb. It's not worth trying to find the secret room. However, it might be worth checking that. Yeah, look at that. So good. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Weird, I've never had Guppy's Hairball before. I don't know if that's a new item or not. It might have been in, like, Wrath of the Lamb or something. Seems really dangerous to use. Hey! I hit that worm with it, though. Alright, we're just gonna go back to Laser Eye. I have technology. May as well use it. There's the shop. Are there any tinted rocks? Doesn't look like it. That seems like a worthwhile use of a bomb to get that spirit heart there. More survivability is always good. That sucks. It's a weird configuration for a room. I do like some of the new room layouts that they've added, with just things on the other side of gaps, like what we have there. Can't get over there unless you can fly. Alright, this is Caves 1. Yeah, we'll fight the boss first, and then we'll go back for the item room, just because I have the Book of Belial charged. Ooh, I think I killed one of those with Guppy's Hairball. I would not mind having, like, an actual damage increasing item. Okay, so we got Mom's Coin Purse, which contains a bunch of pills, which terrify me, and another deal with the devil. As much fun as it has been to turn into Guppy repeatedly, I'm going to avoid any additional Guppy-related items. I will, however, take the damage up from the pentagram. Just because it gets a little tedious just getting the same thing over and over again. Now there's a bunch of pills. We'll avoid the pills for now. We have a good thing going for us. I don't necessarily feel like gambling right now on the pills and potentially hurting our situation. But come on, hit it. There we go. Got him with the hairball. So we have, like, maxed out damage right now. That's interesting to know. Ooh, that could be interesting. Gosh, freaking darn it, I hate you. Oh, we're protected. Oh, that must be Virgo. That's an interesting effect. That hairball is quite large, by the way. Just gonna point that out. I think it might be growing based on how much damage I'm doing. What is that? I've never seen that before. Like a leg or like a mutant heart or something? Or a lung. Monster's lung, charged attack. It seems to not be giving me a charged attack, though. I'm guessing it just doesn't work with technology. What? Okay. Did that just re-roll the whole level? I think that just re-rolled the whole level. We're back in Caves 1 again. We get to Caves 1 twice. That means extra items. Extra chance to get hit by these freaking skeletons. That's interesting. So I look like Monstro. What is that? Mom's toenail? This game is weird. I'm sad that technology and what was that, Monstro's lung, don't seem to be able to interact at all. Bob's brain, we've gotten you before. You are super dangerous. You kill me. And that looks like a tinted rock right there. So if we get a bomb, which conveniently we just did, use it there. Ah, that's a good sound. Let's keep going this way. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, Mom's foot! What on earth? Oh, is that because of Mom's toenail? Or her foot just randomly attack enemies for us? That might be awesome. Or it might be really, really bad if she decides to attack us instead. Oh, that was kind of cool. The tick. Yeah, don't really feel like taking the tick right now. The tick will lower the amount of health all bosses have. Just by default, it'll just straight up, like, hey, you have less HP now. Which is pretty cool as a concept. Let's feed 3 cents to you and see if we get anything at 75. But the tick also can't be swapped out, and I want to stick with Mom's toenail for a bit and see if that does any interesting things for us. And a pill. Question is, do we feel like risking the pill? I don't want to use my one and only bomb to check for the secret room. Ugh, nope. Not gonna use my only bomb and my only key for a single locked chest. That seems silly. This also seems really bad. Dang it, bombs. Bob's brain. That's why I don't like Bob's brain right there. That is a terrible, terrible item, and I keep getting it. I've gotten it so many times. Like 2 or 3 or something. Ah, game. Let's use the pills. Explosive diarrhea! Oh no! Oh, gosh darn it. Ah, explosions are the bane of my existence in this game. Gertie! Book of Belial. I think our damage is maxed though, so I don't think the Book of Belial is really going to give us anything at this point. Also, I think that since this Gertie is darker, I think this is like a champion or elite version of Gertie, which will not spit. She's just going to keep spawning things. I am okay with that. That actually worked out just fine. Speed and damage up for the growth hormones. More demonic stuff. Pills, sure, why not? I can see forever. There's Mom's severed foot. That's horrifying. Got to see like the bone on top of the leg. Oh, and then some good spiders. And then one more pill, lemon party. Yeah, let's rock and roll. It was kind of weird going through the caves twice. Not something I'm used to. By which I mean, not a thing that I have ever done before ever. That was just really, really weird. So far, I think that's the second effect that I've seen from those dice rooms. I've seen, what, room 3 and room 5, I guess? One of them that, like, re-rolls all the items that are on the floor. And then that one which just, like, regenerated the entire floor for us. Let us do it again. Oh gosh. Freaking darn it, you stupid brain! This brain is just way more trouble than it's worth. I have such a hard time remembering that I like really need to keep my distance from any sort of enemy. And also, it's not a thing that's always possible. Oh, good grief. I mean, our damage output is pretty awesome, actually. I do like that. Doesn't look like there's anything else in that room. Left hand. Left hand path reaps dark rewards. I think that just turns all chests into the red chests, which I think I'm going to stick with Mom's Toenail instead. Hello. That is a cross of some sort. Holy mantle, a holy shield. I have absolutely no idea what this is going to do for us. Other than disappear when I blow up that brain on me? I didn't see how much HP I had before then. Larry Jr., you are toast. Technology just wrecks you. Oh no. Okay, phew. Made it out of that room in better shape than I was expecting to. Jeez, that's terrifying. Oh, dang it. Okay, so that just, like, negates a hit. That's what that did. The Divine Shield. So it looks like I can just take an extra hit per room without actually losing HP. That's amazing if that's what's actually happening here. That might mitigate the danger of Bob's brain here, or these bone skeletons that I hate. There's the arcade, and there's the shop. I don't really care about wasting a lot of time in either of those. So let's go fight Chubb! A Champion Edition Chubb, who appears to just be, like, super quick. Oh, and he spawns the spitters instead of the chargers. And is also super dead. Okay, so the mom foot can hurt us. Got a box of stuff. So, Chariot, which is awesome. Explosive Diarrhea, which is not awesome, but at least I can deal with it now that I know what it is. Oh, man. So, the Mark gives damage, which I think our damage is already maxed out, so I'm not too concerned with. Horror Babylon, we saw that in the last video with Eve. And then the Gimp Mask. I don't know what that does. Either way, not particularly interested at this point. We're doing okay with what we've got so far. Yeah, Rosary Bead, I don't really care for that. Explosive Diarrhea, I think the Chariot is more useful. Chariot gives us invincibility for a couple seconds. It's the Unicorn Horn effect. So we'll stick with that. Oh, Curse of Darkness in the Depths. This sucks. Ah, this sucks a lot. That's the worst thing ever. We have the Virgo invincibility. I might want to get rid of Mom's Toenail, because it looks like Mom is trying to stomp on us. So... oh, dang it. I'm just taking so much damage. This is horrible. And Guppy's hairball is back to a small size. I haven't really been paying attention to it. I don't know when that happened. Or why that happened, or why it was large in the first place. I'm super freaked out by how little HP we have going for us right now. 99 bombs. Oh, game. Let's check for the secret room. Not really expecting it to be in either of those locations, but we have 99 bombs. I'm really not concerned about wasting bombs at this point. Whoops. We can check for the top secret room there. And maybe also there. Just go bomb every single wall in the entire dungeon. I don't think it's going to be there. It could be, actually. Let's check there for a secret. Yeah! Golden poop. Golden poop. Surprisingly difficult for me to destroy that poop for whatever reason. Oh, another one of these massive rooms. What is that, Liberty Cap? Touch Fuzzy, get dizzy. Actually, you know what? That's probably not such a bad thing. It'll give us a random mushroom effect in each, like every time we enter a room. Nope. Oh, good grief, that was horrible. This divine protection shield thing, though, is fantastic. I don't like this room. I don't like any of these rooms. These rooms are horrible. There's the Bible. We're only in the depths part 1. Oh, man. This is harrowing. Honestly, I don't think we're getting any benefit from the Book of Belial anymore. I'm going to swap it out for the Bible. Then, if we can make it to the mom fights, we will be able to just guarantee ourselves a victory. These enemies are so terrifying, especially in the dark like this. Alright, that's not worth doing. Only a few rooms left to explore. Let's just finish it all off. You are a champion! Okay, whew. Seriously, game? That's sad. I was hoping for that to be the super secret room. And I don't know how the, like, large size rooms, larger than just 1 square, I don't know how those affect potential placements for the secret rooms. It's still a thing that I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just give up on that then. Go see what our boss is going to be here in the darkness. Monster 2, I should have known. And we do get to take a free hit. I'm just going to use the chariot here. I'm just going to stomp the crap out of you and your flies. That did pretty good damage. Got him with Bob's brain, too. That was lovely. Oh, thank goodness, HP up. Oh, okay, I feel so much better. Still don't feel good. Our survivability is not the best right now. Curse of the Lost, so I will no longer be able to use our map. For as long as we're in here. This is terrifying. Turned out to maybe not be so bad. Oh my gosh, and we're in the freaking necropolis, aren't we? I saw that, I didn't acknowledge that. Yes, tarot cards would be good. Super intense music in here, though. I do kind of like it. Don't have any money to give him anyway. I'm really not going to bother messing around for secret rooms. I will check here, though. Immediately contradicting myself. More for the super secret room. That's what I don't feel like hunting for. Without access to a map. Judgment. Beggar. Sure. Whoops, not what I meant to do. That one. Give me something amazing. Please. That was not particularly amazing. That is, though. More HP up. What's that? Trickle charge, AAA battery. Huh. Also, interesting idea. I have the Divine Shield. Oh, that just took us into another room. It didn't take us into an actual curse room like I was expecting it to. But I can go through those spike doors for free because I have a free hit that I can take in any room. Not in any room, in every room, each room. Speaking of rooms, oh my gosh, masks. Ah, I don't like you. Masks are the worst of enemies. I actually hate the bone throwers more, but masks are probably my number 2. Nope. I am already completely lost. Let's deal with you, please. Please. Thank you. Oh, well, there's my free hit for this room. Boss challenge. Can't do anything in there. This music is so intense. Okay, alright, so this is where we started. So I think we need to go this way. Chub. Double chub. Boss room. Oh, you're separated. I don't like this. But, item room. $3 bill, random tier effects. It will be assigned whenever we enter a room. Although I don't know if they're gonna... Yep, overlap with technology. They do. That's awesome. So this has the potential to be really awesome. Oh, we just petrified that enemy, I think. So yeah, we might have chances to, like, petrify enemies, or poison them, or who knows. Oh, homing? That's a homing laser, because it's purple. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Oh no, I don't like these ghosts. Whew, okay. I'm actually surprised that went so well. Do you have any tinted rocks? Doesn't look like it. You know what? Keys and bombs to get at that? I'm okay with that. The Hierophant! So, 2... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. 2 Spirit Hearts. Really, really good. Oh no. Hey, we got the, like, 4 laser shotgun thing going for us again. Which is kind of cool. The Chariot, may nothing stand before you. Don't know what this does. Don't have enough to buy it. That's quite a shame. Just blow up a bunch of rocks. See if anything good happens. We have like a crazy high rate of fire right now. The Devil. Massive power up for a single room. We'll use it here. It's basically the Book of Belial in card form. That sucked. Oh my gosh. They do so much damage. Can I hit you with Guppy's Tear, please? Or Guppy's Furball? Whatever that is. It's growing in size again. I'm not entirely sure why it does that. Can I break you with... no. 14. We need one more penny. Huh. We need one more penny and I would be able to purchase that thing back at the shop, that giant blue fly. But I don't think we're gonna get it, so... bomb time! Whoops. Oh yeah, Bible. Forgot about that. Dark Boy achieved. We got the Halo. And we have a deal with the Devil Room. Or just a Devil Room. Ooh, we could buy the ability to go to Sheol. Potentially. That didn't work out so well for me last time. I don't know. No. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. It's not worth sacrificing one of our very precious and very limited heart containers for. Don't know what you are. Don't like you. You're like glowy rainbow colors. Still don't know what that thing actually is. We encounter it every so often. Like that creep to go away. I want to see some of these cool tier effects actually in play. Did I like confuse that enemy or something? I do not understand. It'd be really nice to have like a spectral tears or something. What's that? Rock? Lucky rock! There's something inside of it. That increase my odds of getting things from rocks? Yes. Very yes, although cash is kind of pointless at this juncture. This late in the game. This would have been really awesome to have on the last floor, actually. Alright, well, that was fun. Laser you to death. Keep forgetting about that stupid exploding brain. Little gurglings. Ooh. There's the boss. I could just go do the boss. You know what? Curiosity is getting the better of me. Let's check for the secret room on the way back. And also right there. I want to see if we can go through here. Which I can. And I did, and it worked. So that's a thing. That's also a thing. Yeah, I smacked you. So I think when we do hit things with the furball, I think it gets larger. I think that's what's going on there. Don't know what that does. We'll gamble on you. Speed up, sure, and then let's get out of here. I do like having this little, like, one-shot invincibility shield thing. It's a really novel idea. Nope, no secret room. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's get out of here. No point in lingering in the womb. Skolex! I don't think we fought you before. Ooh, we have a fear-inducing shots, which seems kind of pointless. Skolex just does this. He's a worm. He jumps around. We can only damage his glowy tail. Yeah, that. And he poops out exploding bombs from time to time. Oh my gosh. I just freaking damaged myself. I just need to remember to, like, never take Bob's brain ever again. I'm so mad. I hate this item. I have done more damage to myself with this item than anything else. Oh, utero. Okay, so this is going to be bad. I have so many bombs, though. Let's just check out all these pills, see if we have anything good. Lemon Party is... Oh, dang it. Alright, you know what? We're going to do this. Gonna reset my shield. Health up. That is beautiful. Don't know what this is. Sure. Are you a wizard? Does not affect technology. Awesome. And tears up. That's our rate of fire with this thing. And you know what? Just for completion, destroy all the rocks in here. Lemon Party would be useful, but the Chariot would be more useful, just in general. The double chub room again, and also petrifying tears, apparently. I mean, not apparently, obviously, because we keep... Ah, there's my free hit. Because I keep petrifying the chubs. Okay, well, that could have gone much worse. 2 hearts, completely useless to us right now, the way we are. And Mom's heart is done! Huzzah for the Bible! Ipecac and Mama's Boy. Oh, because I took no actual damage in the womb. That is awesome. Cool, and thanks to the Steam achievement popping up there, we already know what we're going to unlock, but let's watch and pretend to be surprised anyway. I wonder what it could be. Ipecac is interesting, as we saw there. It lets us, like, vomit up those green, explodey grenade tears. Mama's Boy taking no damage in the womb. That's awesome. Making pretty good progress. Sad we didn't get to go to Shoal, because that would have been another Shoal victory, I think. I feel pretty confident about how that was turning out. So, we need to beat Mom's Heart with Eve, Samson, and Azazel. And also, that includes unlocking Samson. That's rough. Beating 2 levels without taking damage. Woof. Anyway, that's another successful run. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time.